Hey Libra, welcome to your October 2019 reading from our Cosmic Heart to yours.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks so much for tuning in. If you're new here, welcome. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back.
We appreciate you joining us.
Yes. So we are going to look at the month of October for our Libra friends. And you know, October is a really busy month. It has lots of spiritual, shifts that kind of happen in the month of October, with the veil being thinned, or depending on what beliefs you have. But, with Halloween and all of that, there's a deeper connection to spirit, and there's a deeper connection to our ancestors and our family cycles and things like that. So it's definitely a powerful time for healing. And so what we're going to do for our Libra viewers is we're going to look at the month, and we are going to look into the feminine and masculine energies, which it's not a male or female thing. Everyone has feminine and masculine energy inside of them, light and dark, up and down. It's just a balanced thing. So we're going to look at the feminine energy, we're going to look at the masculine energy, and we're going to see what awareness we have for these two energies, and then the work to do with the awareness and some healing. So to get started, we have a leg up. So the feminine energy, the information that's coming in, that sacred knowledge, is that like you're stable. You've been going through a lot of things, a lot of changes, and you're at a stable place. And this is not like, it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It just is. And sometimes that can feel good, right? Sometimes it feels good to be stable and at peace on the surface, like saying, oh, I'm in a good place. I am got a good foundation. I have a leg up on the game. I feel secure. I feel balanced. I feel peaceful. On the surface or on paper, it looks good. But what can happen when someone isn't comfortable with that? What can happen if it's not comfortable to be peaceful? It's not comfortable to be balanced. It's not comfortable to be, at a place of security. You might find that your energy attracts situations of chaos, and you might find yourself attached to drama and wanting to stay connected to drama, because peace just isn't either something you've experienced, so it's not something you're comfortable with, or it's just not something that you haven't, I was just going to say the same thing, you haven't experienced, so you're not comfortable with. That seems to be it. So I just want to, heed caution that if you look for drama and you are not comfortable with balance or peace, you're going to find yourself in situations that do not feel comfortable or balanced or peaceful. So really enjoy what this wisdom is bringing into you, this security and this strong foundation of divine wisdom and sacred knowledge that you're good. You're good.
Yeah, you hit it right on the head.
Thanks.
And the masculine. Unfinished symphony.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, is that looking for it?
So I feel like, perhaps like my wife said, with a leg up, perhaps there's, I don't want to say like, maybe there's work that you've been doing, but because it hasn't been as chaotic or as crazy as you're used to, that perhaps you've been dragging your feet on it, that you feel like this work isn't as important to do than some other things that you have going on in your life. But I feel like you do need to... It's just like
too peaceful.
Right. I feel like you do need to get yourself in a position where you can find balance between the chaos and the calmness, so you can finish whatever it is that you started, whether it be work or relationship wise, that you just need to dig your heels in and get it done.
Let's look a little deeper into that. Yeah, time to go. Time to go. Time to move some stuff Four of Pentacles. Did I say Six of Swords? Six of
You
Swords.
didn't, but now you did.
Four of Pentacles. And there's the Chariot. That's it. Time to go. Make some choices. So it's like, what? And like, okay, time to go.
Right.
Okay.
Is it time to take a step towards something? Like,
Is it like a step towards peace, or are you taking a step towards chaos?
Right.
That's where you need to go. Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to somewhere that's peaceful, or do you want to go to somewhere that's chaos? So do you want relationships that feel balanced, or do you want relationships that need rescuing? Do you want job opportunities that feel aligned, or you want job opportunities that are just, you're constantly having to fight or battle? Do you want to, even the things that you tell yourself, do you attach to beliefs that you feel grounded and empowered and peaceful and happy, or are you attaching yourself to beliefs that make you feel like the victim and sad and lonely? And it's going to be important for you to decide, the Chariot, because this Four of Pentacles is looking things over. This Six of Swords is going. So it kind of goes like backwards. Like you're going to have to make a choice. And it does go back to, what is God telling you? What is the universe telling you? And I think that it's saying like, you're good. Peace is good. Happiness is good. And I don't feel like you take action in that mentality. You're going to need to decide, do you want to continue to have these experiences that challenge you, or do you want to choose something that challenges, like it can challenge you? Yeah, it's going to challenge you to grow, right? But it can challenge you to grow in chaos, or it can challenge you to grow in peace. And that's just going to be your choice. And it's not a judgment thing. It's just your choice.
Yeah.
It's your judgment thing.
What I was going to say is that I feel like you're in a situation where it's do it or dump it.
Do it or dump it.
If you're going to make the decision, then make it. If you're not, then just let it go, whatever it is that it was. Because if you think about a song, somebody who writes a song, they're not going to half write a song, because it's not going to get played on the radio, half a song. So if you want this situation to be what you know it can be, then you have to just do it 100% and give your all your attention, all your energy, all your focus. Don't be half in on it. You need to be 100% in on it.
And so,
or 100% out of it.
Mm-hmm. And so with that awareness, how will things shift? Aha! Holy smokes. Yikes. That kind of freaks me out sometimes. I'm not going to lie.
Right.
I guess I don't view myself like that, but wow, time to go. You're going to have to decide where that is.
Right.
I think saying much more would water it down.
And the masculine side of things,
Aww.
Soulmates. So perhaps if this has to do with a relationship, it's either time to go from the relationship you're in, or perhaps there's an outside influence that's kind of...
Or go to it.
Yeah.
Go to a relationship, or go away from a relationship. Or both.
Right.
Simultaneously at the same time.
Right. Maybe this is a relationship that kind of lost connection for a while, and you're trying to get it back. Trying to get that spark back. Or maybe you've been in one that's been unhealthy, and you've been prolonging ending things. I mean, whatever it is. I mean,
or maybe when you go,
then things will shift.
Then you'll find
right.
This closure and companionship.
Yeah. Right. And maybe you need to go for whoever it is that you're with to realize what they missing out on, or vice versa,
or not,
what you love,
or
what you've been missing out on,
or what you walked away from. I mean, there's
there's a lot of different,
and this is
scenarios.
General Libra reading, so it's going to be different for everyone, but it's definitely time to go, and there'll be a positive shift in your romantic relationships.
Yeah.
So we have 8 of Crystals. I love that, because it's like that growth and like that purpose that we've been talking about. 5 of Shells. And Page of Acorns. So I do feel like
that monkey.
you know, when you do go, if you, like my mister likes to say with the monkey, quit monkeying around, when you do make that decision of where does going look like for you, then go on your way. That's when you're gonna, like, when you can really commit instead of doing this back and forth business, like, really commit to it. And as you commit to it, you will grow either in your discomfort, and which I've been there, like, I've committed to things and I just continue to grow in my discomfort so much that eventually I'm okay with walking away because it's so uncomfortable. So it might be a situation like that for you, or maybe you decide that you're going to grow, like I said, in peace, and that's going to be a challenge for you anyway, to not go looking externally for all of this other things, that you can actually grow in love, and you can grow in compassion, and you can grow in adventure, and you can grow in all of these things that you might not have felt because you have typically been in that growth of in discomfort mentality, rather growth in peace. But there's hope.
Yeah, there is.
I feel in the growth.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like the buffalo bison is a very, like, sacred animal. I know, like, Native Americans, they feel very highly about them. So I feel like
the white buffalo woman.
This is a very important decision that you need to make. And with the lightning bug, I feel like catching lightning bugs is a very hard thing to do. You have to be very persistent and consistent. So I feel like whatever decision you're going to make, you have to make sure that you're going to continuously keep making the steps in the right direction for this decision. And like I say, don't monkey around. Take it seriously. Don't treat it like it's a game. I mean, this is your life. I mean, so be serious about it, ultimately.
When it comes to healing, yeah, this is your life. So take care of yourself. Well-being. Where do you think well-being is going to come from? Do you think it's going to come from a life of, you know, chaos and discomfort and drama attached to it? And, you know, or is it going to come from a place of, I want to keep saying peace, like peace, like not feeling obligated, not feeling annoyed, not feeling like you got something or someone or even yourself to rescue. Like that you can actually just enjoy the gifts that you're given and enjoy the opportunity that you're given and enjoy the peace that is given to you and the blessings.
Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. And the masculine healing is alternative.
Yeah.
So I feel like we said,
what's
like
the
there's
alternative?
Like there's the chaos and there's the peace. So whichever one it is that you strive in, I feel like maybe it's time to, I don't know, flip the switch a little bit, and maybe if it's you're in a peaceful state most of the time, maybe get out of your comfort zone and shake things up a little bit. But if you're in a chaotic space, then maybe it's time that you just center yourself and get yourself in a peaceful state of mind. But I feel like whatever it is, it's kind of like flip-flopping whatever it is that you normally do.
Yeah. All right, Libra, we hope that this has offered you some sort of clarity, because it's funny, because Libra is that balance. You know, they often balance, you know, being a people pleaser and actually being a peaceful, you know, with themselves. So it is about that balance. So that's definitely a big topic for your exploration for October. So we wish you all the very best. Take care.
Bless.